drop your step, and it might be there with a wonderful pull-up. For you, you're covering more ground, you're taller, it might be a one dribble against this defender. Fake go, and here, with the shot fake this time, I fake, shot fake, and I'm tapping this way, and now you might be going in with your right hand jump hook or a floater, depending if you're facing hoop or if your shoulders are into that defender. Okay, so we have those multiple moves too that you can use on this side. Catching it here, and again, it can be your go-to move as well to get them off balance. You know you're not shooting, I can catch them, shot fake, okay? Just to get them to react. Get them to raise up. You've created this small closeout, raise up, and now I'm going by. Right, fake, shot fake, draw them in, and go by. And now you might be going to your left hand hook, maybe like. I get my pro stance, even if I get up here, and it's not perfect, but again, they're giving it to me, I can cheat here. Catch this pass here. Now, fake, shot fake, and now once I drive baseline, they're looking to cut me off. They know you're spinning. You really haven't shown the fake to spin back to your right. Okay, so again, a lot of times you're spinning and always going to the left, or on this side, we're spinning and going to your right. We can fake that spin and then turn around jumper, jump hook. So again, this is an added move. You haven't shown it, right? Because you're not real comfortable with it, but it's something that you can easily do, even with your back to the basket. Pro stance, catching it, hard fake. Now I start to go towards that defender because I have an angle now, because I got him off balance. So I might be here. There's the spin that they're recovering because they're body to body with you, or they're giving you some space, so they're cutting this one off. All their momentum's going that way. You come back around, and now you're back to your right hand jump hook. So a lot of time, 99% of the time this year, just because defenders, most of the defenders are just dumb and terrible, and they're just not very smart. But as you go against the guys who just stay between you, instead of giving you an angle, now when you bump, and now when you bump, they're right there. Making this shot a little bit more difficult. So to counter that, even with your back to the basket, I can fake, come back around, and do your jump hook. Because you've been selling the crap out of the spin move because that's how they've been defending. Okay? I mean, that's perfect. But now to counteract them reacting to it, so now they're here. They pound, they're giving you body to body, they're cutting this off. As you start to spin, they're reacting. So their mindset is, I'm gonna stop his initial move. Now I'm gonna cut off this move. So they're gonna be leaning this direction. To counter that, we can fake it and go back. Okay? Now again, we haven't shown a lot of that. You haven't shown a lot of that, but that's a move you can easily do now in that pro stance move, or even if you started back to the basket, and now I go into them, I fake and come back around. So on the left hand side, back to the basket, you're letting them take away that first move, let them take away that move, and now I can be a little bit more balanced and spin into the dirt. Okay? Now I can be going, okay, just faking that spin now. So if I go, fake spin here, back to where I'm comfortable off the glass. I'm here, I rip and I go into the spin, fake spin, jump hook, baseline, Kenny Lawson style. Okay, so again, we can do that anytime. Okay, again, so if I'm going to the middle, they start to take that away, jumper, or step under, possibly, depending if they're really body to body with you. We can do multiple things. But with the face up, and the spin now, so I face up, and I start to drive on them, and I'm going baseline, they're cutting me off, I fake, using their momentum against them. So it's an easy counter to your spin move is to fake that spin. D-weighted series, fake spin, into a jump hook. Then if they take that away, fake spin, fake jumper, up and getting comfortable with jab steps, catch, square, jab, shoot, jab, cross step, and I might be into a step hop where we're taking a jump stop instead of a 1-2, especially if they're being real physical, confrontational. You might need to be able to cover some ground by them because they're pressuring you so much. So if you stop in a quick 1-2, they might be there. So you might have to create some separation by using a jump stop. So again, that's an easy read. That's what I like to do in the post more, is create some separation against bigger, taller defenders. You can get on the other side of the rim, use the rim protect against a shot blocker. So I'll go through a little bit of those, just jab, step, jab and go, jab and shoot, jab and cross step, into a quick 1-2, into a step hop, where I'm trying to get on the other side of the rim. I'm old, but I'll try. Quick jab step, or a quick fake to go and shoot, fake to go, cross step, catch, jab and go. So again, I might be here, I see where that, and it might be a slow one, or if I catch it, and I'm not catching here, fake. Gap with a quick jump stop, fake it. I catch it, I'm here. I might take a second, that's fine, I see where they're at, know how their body is positioned, and now when I rip, my fake. Create some separation from them, going up that left hand, just to gather. Fake. Going. Maybe in that Stoudemire. Fake. Going. Back around, jump hook. Catching it. Violent. Get around. There's a shot blocker. Try and get the other side of the rim. Fake. Jumping. And shoot. You got a 15-footer, you can take your time, you don't have to hurry because the defender is giving you that shot. You're just trying to get into a rhythm. I'm out of rhythm, now I'm in rhythm, knock that shot down. Doesn't have to be fast, it can be quick, just to get you balanced. Now I'm balanced, now I can shoot. I catch, here, fake, back around. There, back around. Back to the basket, fake, shot fake, jump up. More advanced move. If you watch Kobe now, he's added this. Another way to create a closeout or a fake to go. Instead of using a forward pivot. Okay, so he's going to be going all the way around. Give the defender time to react to the go. Square up, and then he can go the opposite way with a cross step. Defensive recovery, he'll pull up and shoot a jumper. We can apply that same concept. Again, it's just a setup. Defense is going to react. They're going to beat that first move. But it's going to get them out of position where then you can attack. So slowing it down. This again, if you have your back to the basket, this is a perfect move to use because now I'm catching it here, and as soon as I catch it, I know they're right behind me. I'm ripping it through. Low, back to here, and shoot. This side will feel more awkward. For me, just depends on your footwork. Again, if I'm in this pro stance and catch it, I'm here. Getting that defender to react. I'm here, I'm getting low now. Again, trying to get my shoulders lower than the defender. I'm not doing a very good job of showing that. But I want to get a little bit lower. Same thing against you and I. Shoulders lower here. Now I can quick spin, back. And then I can shoot. Same thing over here. This is setup. He has no plan on actually going to the rim. Just making that defender react. Okay, so again, you'll see him going quick, slow. And now you can go. Again, the defender's trying to tip that pass, and then the passing lane here. cover, it's just like a pull through. Great move that he's added. So we can take this from him. Just here's it. Let them react. You see them reacting. Now you can cross it. And do whatever move you need to react. Going. Fade. Another way to get into where you want to go, getting that defense off balance. Again, so this will take a little bit of concentration maybe to pick it up, or you might pick it up right away. Versus a double team now, well, as you can tell, when you guys get double team, you guys use an escape dribble out of it. Now we can go right back into it, or we can freeze that defender by facing up. A lot of times, they're coming at you. Low guys here, second guys come with high hands. As soon as you use your escape dribble, they're sprinting away. But that first guy still has his hands up, and now maybe he might have his hands down getting ready just to play some defense. We've yet to pull it back out and shoot. A couple times you've powered it back out and then went back in at that defender, which again, now it's just a pro stance with the dribble. So again, maybe once, I think it was in Omaha, where we caught here, they came with the double team. Your guys' initial go-to move is to power back and find the next guy so we can rotate it over, which is fine. But again, that's going to allow open shots to take place. At the same time, if I power back out, I can square and shoot, so I can bounce off the guys. So I catch, I start making that dribble move, they're coming. Now I can square and shoot off through. I power down. Aha. Okay, so my bounce off dribble. It's just kind of like what I teach the guards on pick and rolls, is to bounce. Okay? Antoine does it. You can ask him about the footwork that he uses. But again, I see that. He starts to go away, bounce. Now here, I can go and shoot, or I bounce. Now I can attack again on a straight line at that defender. Now he cuts me off. I can go into a spin, or fake spin. Jump hook, turn on jumper. If he cuts you off, it might be a behind the back now. Might be a crossover if you have some space because you're out a little bit wide on that 3-point line. Might be here. Here comes that double team. He starts to go away, bounce. Now I'm going. And now you're here. You might do your wrong leg, dead leg crossover. Where I'm bouncing. And you're here. Now you're going and finishing. Okay, so again, you have the bounce, or on that last dribble, so I'm here. Okay, bounce. I'm getting in this position where I can shoot, or get here, where I can go. Now again, it's not, I don't always have to power dribble it back in. It could be a straight attack. Then it might be a react. Okay? So again, that's another face-up game that we need to work on this summer as well. But again, my escape dribble or my bounce back can be into a shot, back into a drive. It can be into a drive, counter, the cutoff. Or again, if you're close, you might power dribble back into the post. Then as a defender comes, you can get that pass off easier. Now you can find that defender who's coming a little bit easier and attack them instead of always backing up. But again, that's just team philosophy too. Whatever you guys are supposed to do, you can do, but these are options that you might have to go to look to score. So the team can't just take you out with double teams, where they, hey, if we double him, he's gonna be unselfish and pass every single time, okay? You can be unselfish, but at the same time, don't let that be a detriment to your team where you're not getting shots up and not being able to score or be aggressive, okay? So that's another part of that face-up game you can use.